Hello guys, welcome back to Zolza Free. So today is March 18th, 2024. So it's actually the day after St. Patrick's Day. I do apologize. This took a while to do. So we're doing it the day after, but at least I started working on it on the actual day. I started a bit later than normal, so that can explain why this is out a day late. I do apologize. The same thing happened with the Zolzap 2 one, so this is literally nothing new. With that said, let's jump right into it. Obviously, we are going to start off by, of course, reading the book, which is right here to clarify. St. Patrick's 2024. Happy St. Patrick's Day 2024. As we stated in the Pi Day book, this is bigger than that party, and there's more items to collect. Go explore and find all the green items in the party until Sunday, March 24th. Upcoming events. March 24th, the party will conclude and the Easter construction will begin. March 31st is the Easter Fool's Party. April 7th, the party will conclude and the April catalog will release. And lastly, the only new upcoming event is April 14th for Earth Day construction. Thankfully, as we get closer to most of these will not be the same anymore. But there's been a lot of books lately, so that's probably why most of these are always the same. That's all for now by Mr. Shape. As usual, that is already in the library as in tradition, so let's get rid of that. Now that we have that out of the way, let's explore the party. And they are not wrong. This is much bigger compared to the Pi Day party. As you can see, the next party is of course the Easter Fool's Party from March 31st to April 7th. And yes, hopefully unlike this party, we'll actually, get that out on the right day, just like the Zolzap 2 version. We are literally repeating history here. As you can notice, the outside is decorated, and we have our first free item, which is ironically in the exact same spot as the Pi Day items. Because, fun fact, these parties are literally being held back to back, so there may be some similarities, because again, these are literally being held back to back. So again, you may see some similarities to that party. Anyway, in legitimate seriousness, here is the St. Patrick's 2024 hat. Let's put that on, and that is how it looks. Now that we have that item over with, to clarify, unlike the Zolzap 2 version, all the items are available on the first day, mainly because, of course, this released on St. Patrick's Day. Speaking of which, this is how the outside of the lab looks. It honestly looks so freaking cool. And yes, just to clarify, those are the dates down there. And, yeah, this is how it looks. This honestly looks so cool. And yeah, the banners are basically in the same spot, but maybe just a few more have been added. But, yeah, we have a ton of gold over here, alongside some more green streamers over here. And, yeah, again, just a ton of gold over here, which is really, really cool. You'll also notice the beacons are also updated, which are mainly light green, for the sake of why not. We have a ton of gold in here, even in the water, as you may notice. And last but not least, we have a shamrock right here in the plaque for Zolzap Free. Don't worry, the main Zolzap Free plaque will return immediately after this party, I promise. So, don't worry. I don't know. I thought I'd just try something a little different with the plaque this time around for Zolzap Free. Just so I don't have to always keep doing the same thing, just with ZL Free. I know. It's kind of nice to do something different. Anyway, much like the Pi Day party, there are shamrocks on the Special Labs pipe. But, much like the Pi Day party, it is not updated up there, as I had no intention to. And probably won't be for a while, maybe not until the Easter and April Fool's party. Who knows? We might, had a few eggs up there for the Easter egg hunt. I don't know. We'll see. I did not think that far. Anyway, finally, we're done with the outside. There was a lot to showcase out here. Unlike the last party, this is actually updated for once. And fun fact, was literally the last room I did before recording this video. I'm like not even freaking kidding. This was literally the last room I did before recording this video. So here's the lab office. It is updated for this party. I have no idea where all the sheep are, by the way. I don't know. Maybe we just have to respawn them. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, we probably just have to just respawn everybody. That's probably what it is. Despite there being construction out here, this is not updated. I don't know. Never got around to it. I know. Because there was construction out there for that. And then it just somehow just didn't end up being decorated. I do apologize. But the lab office, though, does look really, really cool. Especially for it being the last room I did before recording, which is, again, serious. This honestly looks so cool. And that's it for the lab office. I know, I'm going to actually go through some of these rooms a little quicker now because we took so long on the outside. Anyway, also like the Pi Day party, up here, just to clarify, is not updated. Although, wait, why is that still there? But yeah, this is not updated. Now, thankfully, the roof is, though. The roof is, though, which is good. This is good. Once again, does share some very similarities to the Pi Day party, since, again, these are being held back to back. Which is why the banner is also in the same spot. Did not mean to zoom up that far there. Anyway, let's go ahead and put on the banner. Now that we have the banner, we now successfully have both items in this party. Okay, actually, there's actually 3 items in this party. That is located somewhere in the lab. Downstairs to be specific. But, before we head down there, here is the roof. Looks very cool. What do you guys think of this? This honestly looks so cool. Yeah, honestly, this looks really, really cool. And yeah, the shamrock also looks really nice. I'll admit that. So that's it for the roof. We are going to move on because now we have the entire downstairs of the lab to still showcase. Okay, much like Zola's Up 2, not the entire downstairs is updated. Speaking of which, let's make our way down there right now. As you may notice, the lab hallway is updated, but there are no items. Our next room, however, will have an item, which will also be our last item. As you can see, the lab hallway is updated for this party, which honestly makes it look really, really cool. To clarify though, the library is not updated, but I should probably also go down to the HQ to update the map, because I completely forgot to do that and I only just remembered right now. But the hallway honestly looks so freaking cool. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Tell me what you think of all of this. While we're here, let's go update that map. Anyway, there's the map, guys. That's how it looks. Looks beautiful. That also looks cool. Now, let's move on to the rest of the tour. And go, ironically, to Rose Crystal's room. This is where our last item is located. Which, speaking of which... Yep, it is the gold item. Yep, the block of gold is our final item. So there we go. This is Rose Crystal's room. It honestly looks so cool. Actually, give me just a second. That looks so much better. This is Rose Crystal's room as I just addressed. And this is how it looks. It honestly looks amazing. There's not too much to say. Except I did forget to update the lights in here, but that's genuinely okay. Actually, I'll do that right now just for the sake of the video. Done. What do you guys think? Comment down below and tell me what you think, because honestly, this does look really, really cool. And even the shamrock here also looks amazing. Honestly, this whole room looks amazing. Well, that's it. We're gonna get out of here now. Oh yeah, and there is a... Yeah, there's some blocks of gold right there. Pretty cool. Moving on to the underground party room. We only got like a few more rooms left, only like 2 more after this, and then we're done. This is how it looks. there is not too much in here, so we're not going to be here too long. The dance floor, though, is updated, as you may notice, which honestly looks very cool. There's gold everywhere also, as you can probably notice, which is also very cool. Yeah, I think I might have to respawn all the shit because I literally cannot find them freaking anywhere. Let's move on to Snowland, which this room also should not take that long, considering, well, again, well, there is a lot here, but I don't think it'll take as long as I may intentionally think. There we go. Honestly, this actually looks way cooler than I intentionally thought. It's mostly just the banners around here, if you probably have been able to notice. And yes, there's gold everywhere, as you may notice, alongside the banners. Actually, that ironically you can actually see because there is gold literally everywhere alongside these banners, which honestly is very cool. There's not much else to say about the room outside of that. And of course, unlike Roscoe's room, I did actually put these lights in at first. I do apologize for not doing that earlier. But regardless though, this is a very cool room. Let's move on. Okay, I actually just remembered that I did update this, so we're actually almost done. One more room to go after this, which is the balcony, by the way. To clarify, this is how it looks. There's not too much in here, not even a single piece of gold. Let's fix that. Actually, that's all I'm going to do. I already have enough to clean up anyway. Still looks amazing. And that's it. There's not much else to say. So, now, let's move on. Oh yeah, the banners are up there like that. This is the last room in the whole party, which is the balcony, as we may notice. Yep, this is literally the last room in the whole party. This honestly looks amazing. What do you guys think? Comment down below and tell me what you think. And with all that said, that wraps up this episode of Zoe's Lab 3. Before we end the video legitimately, take a look at this. As when you go down, you'll notice that there's so many banners going down to the balcony. This is something we did very similarly, I think, to the See You Soon party in Zoe's Lab 3, which, fun fact, actually occurred on this day 5 years ago, in 2019, on March 18th. What a coincidence that I bring that up. Until next time, like and subscribe. What is your favorite room and item? And with all that said, I'll see you in the next episode on March 24th.